Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. It's Aquarius energy, so please take it where it resonates in your life. There's a huge energy shift that's coming this week. If you want the full astrology rundown, please check out the full astrology week ahead forecast over on Astrology Motivation, my second YouTube channel. Pluto is entering Aquarius, and I'm not going to cover it here, but just to let you know, that's huge. Pluto doesn't move lightly. You will feel it, and specifically a specific group of you is going to have the most personal impact, and I will let you guys know that in this reading. We have flying. Now this usually is about dreaming, but it could also be about transport. But I think if you look at this picture, it's the ridiculous, it's the impossible happening. Like, how does a bed fly? But that's very Aquarius energy, that sense of something so brilliant. Like, think of the Queen of Swords. So brilliant, she can figure out anything. And that's why her throne of stone is carried by clouds. Her mental acuity and clarity enables the seemingly impossible to be possible. This to me is a huge breakthrough. Something you never thought was possible to happen is happening. This could also indicate you are getting a lot of dreams, and you should be very, very watchful of them. Pluto entering Aquarius will definitely intensify your psychic inclinations and abilities. So write them down, pay attention to them, don't write them off. They are definitely messages. And then we have loneliness. So this is a feeling of isolation or looking, seeing. This is something that you never thought would happen coming from out of the blue. The oddest, weirdest, strangest, most impossiblest thing coming from out of the blue. This could also indicate dreaming specifically because there's some sort of isolation. But give me a second, because there was something. It's like up until this point you were isolated. But there's like a spaceship landing where there's no more isolation anymore. It's like land ho. You know, like Christopher Columbus finally seeing land after thinking maybe there was none. Or will we reach the end of the earth? No, of course not. We're going to, like, it's like, that's like what it is. Finding something that we're totally isolated from, thinking, like, is this just a dream? Am I dreaming? It's like the impossibility becomes the reality. Flying loneliness, you could also be getting a visit from somebody who had left or who you miss a great deal, or you are flying to visit somebody because they're alone and they've been isolated and unable to come see you. You have Scorpionic energy. The Death card represents Pluto energy, and then the Hermit represents Mercury energy. This is a sense of an ending, or a message of an ending, or an understanding that this is like almost like a cataclysmic permanent change that I don't know. The Hermit card does, I will say, confuse me. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. Please leave the comments below. Let me know if you are. It could be an end to a job or a position, or the end of faith of some sort. But I think this is this is hidden things. This is things that have been kept beneath the surface, and you have felt isolated you. So there's some experience of finally being able to allow yourself to be revealed. You know, as weird or as strange as it may be, allowing yourself, or it being revealed. Maybe work that somebody was doing is being revealed. Healing. A healing, like a total cleansing and purging of the toxins to heal them. Especially a sense of feeling isolated or misunderstood. We have Aquarius, you show up in your reading. We have Scorpio, Virgo, and Aquarius. These could be players, but this is all major arcana. destined to be, maybe something you wished for, looking up at the stars, something you aspired to be, and your ship's coming in. So this change, this wrecking ball of sorts, is going to knock down walls that open up opportunities that bring abundance to you, because there's a sense of you're still functioning, you're still working, and now the ship's finally come in. Something that you had committed yourself to and been working on. This could also be somebody's about to return, and you have been looking for them and missing them, maybe even to the point of dreaming about them. So somebody is about to return into your life. That's interesting. Who might that be? If it is a person, well, you have Scorpio. You are Aquarius, somebody that you've been worried about, somebody that has been sick, somebody that you have sleepless nights, you've been getting sleepless nights about. This is the Nine of Swords, just being stressed out. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So going from being stressed out to feeling really valued. Going from worrying and being sick to all of a sudden there's a sense of people giving you the credit that you deserve. Also, abundance coming into you that you have already worked for or earned. This could be in the form of money, but it's also a sense of independence. You know, not worrying so much anymore. This is also Virgo energy. Once again, there could be some Virgo specifically in your life that has come in, is able to stand on their own 2 feet. They're okay alone. But this is a sense of, look, I did it. I was worried that it wasn't going to happen. But now the ships have come in, and even though it's kept me up countless nights, there's a great reward after a great deal of stress. Let me know in the comments below. I definitely want to. This could also be an independent person. The Page of Cups is here. Could be a new love. Somebody new to love. It could be child. It could be a pregnancy. It could be. It doesn't have to be. This is sort of just a new offer of love. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A sense of something that's just beginning or just begun. It's only just begun. Or it's an indication that this is already a child that you have. Aquarius, let's get the moon cards. We need a moon card for Aquarius, please. What am I missing, God? I'm missing something. This could be a situation surrounding a child as well. So it's time to release negativity, letting go of the toxic, letting go of what's worrying you and making you feel sick. That's the Scorpio energy. You're healing the toxic. You're doing something that is going to heal the toxicity. Nothing will come of this situation so that it ends it. Stopping, putting an end to the toxicity. So that it won't go any further, and then making the decision. It's like, what do you need to release? There is something here that needs to be expelled or let go of, exorcised or finished or ended because it needed to. It was plaguing you. It could be emotional. It could be physical. There's a sense of something that it's just been off. It's almost like you've been off. You haven't been yourself. And this is what's getting in the way of acting outside of yourself or acting in an unusual way. It's almost like once you make this decision, you purge the negativity and you can get back to being truly and completely yourself and feeling good about who you are again. That's really interesting. Nothing will come of this situation. What is it? What do they need to release? What do they need to release? What does Aquarius need to release? First of all, any kind of mental stress, mental disorders, suffering, anything, trauma, pain. You need to release a bunch of swords in your side, a bunch of mistreatment, somebody who has mistreated you, or generally speaking, worries. Six of Swords means finally being able to find a place to move on to. And then we have the Lovers and the Two of Wands. I mean, it's right there. So it's a sense of being able to choose between two people, choose between two attractions, being able to decide to go in a different direction when it comes to who you're attracted to. Something is going to change and make you see toxicity, especially in a person. And once you purge this, you'll never be able to see them again, but that's okay. You'll be healed and they won't be fucking up your life anymore. So get ready to take out the trash, Aquarius, and it's especially Aquarian ones, people who are born at the very beginning of Aquarius season. This will be January Aquarians, especially like January 20 something Aquarians. I mean, it's you guys especially that are being hit by Pluto on Thursday, and like a wrecking ball, it's just gonna purge all the weak shit and bring all the toxins to the surface, so that it's like, no, I'm not taking this anymore, I'm not doing it, I'm not allowing it. Because once you purge this and get it out of your system, you're not going to be controlled in your mind by it. It's almost like something has possessed you and taken over your mind. And that's why you feel a little bit off. And I don't mean literally, I mean metaphorically, right? So it's just like we get ourselves into these kerfuffles, these commitments that we never should have made. And it's like, once you purge it and allow it to like get out of your system, get out of your life, you're like, oh, I never want to go near that again. It's like being addicted to a food and then eating it so much you make yourself throw up. And after you throw up, you can never even look at that food again because it's the most disgusting thing in the world to you. It's like you have poisoned yourself to the point of toxicity with a concept, a person, an idea, a commitment. And now it's like time to vomit it out, get the sick completely out, and then you'll never be able to associate it with anything but sick after this. And I know that sounds horrible and terrible. It's not. It's exactly what you need to be able to move on. It means you're going to survive this toxicity, that it's not going to have any permanent damage on you, that you're ready to purge, you're ready to let this go. That's what it means. And it could be that finally you're able to move on to a new person, a new lover, somebody who is healthier and maybe happier for you. And maybe this isn't a lover, maybe it's a job or, whatever. Whatever it is, it's like, we get ourselves stuck into these situations where we just feel like we have to make it work and we're obsessed with making it work. Especially you guys, because you rarely open your hearts. And there is a sense of love. You gave part of your heart to this situation. Very hard once you give your heart away to get it back. But the toxicity is going to force it back to you. We have Two of Swords. Something you didn't want to look at, especially on this new moon. There was a decision that you didn't want to make around the new moon. Like you felt stuck. You felt like there was no good answer around this new moon. Or like you didn't know what your emotions were. You were stuck between two choices with regards to, or you were keeping something from somebody. You were not revealing the truth to them and you were keeping them blindfolded, right? I think it's more you though. Not even really understanding how much impact these emotions had on you. So what is the decision that Aquarius makes? It's to move on. It's to purge. It's like, I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this. It's like mind control. I know it. It just sounds so horrible. We have Six of Pentacles and Four of Wands. This is in your future. You're going to be so happy that you opened yourself up to additional opportunities for communion with other people or connection, because there's a sense of something wonderful is waiting on the other side of this sick. This is opportunities opening up for you. This is opportunities with connection, with fulfillment, maybe even with celebration, a party or a celebration that's going to happen, gifts being given or you giving the gifts. There's some sort of celebration of opportunity here once you move away. Yeah, I mean, it's contingent upon putting the past in the past and allowing yourself to get out of this circumstance. Okay. Why is this card coming up or calling to me? Value your self-worth. Where somebody has not valued you. You felt outside of yourself for a while. You are God's precious gem. Value your self-worth. Let's go to the extended and get deeper. I will see you guys there. The links are above. They're below in the description box and attached to the top of the comment section. If you're on a television set, you won't be able to use the links. So please have your mobile app or your laptop or desktop app. The links are available there. I love you guys. I'll see you in the extended.